What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sesh. We got a very special guest, but Rob, what's up, man?
Hey, man. We're here with Lyanna.
Hi.
Lyanna, hey, quick question before we start the podcast. Seriously, what do you think about this mustache?
It goes.
It goes? Okay.
It goes.
I only did it because I was going to do a TikTok with it, and I already accomplished it, but I wanted to ask you that question, so I held off shaving it off for another day, so.
Just to ask me?
Just to ask you that.
It goes.
Oh, thank you. So
You like it?
there you go, people. Look at that mustache.
You know what, though, man? I kind of don't consider it. I mean, if we're going to go there, it's not a real mustache yet, dude.
What do you mean it's
Yeah,
not a
it's
real
not.
mustache? How's that not a real
You
mustache?
don't have-
Connected.
Yeah.
Like if it was
Like you're talking about going down?
No, like you have like
No,
the
you have
beard
like
a little.
You have the shadow.
Oh, yeah, but
A mustache is just like straight up mustache.
Yeah.
this
it's just
stuff
like
hides
straight
my
stash.
double chin, so
I
it's
get it.
it's
I
not
got
coming
one
off,
too,
man.
I got a couple of those, but yeah, I don't judge it as a mustache.
Yeah.
I still think it's a mustache, whatever.
Maybe if it was
Anyways,
just the stash, it would look.
no, I would look
So
weird.
maybe.
I'd look weird.
All right, well, we've got the stash enough.
Anyways, so what's up? What's going on? So for the people that don't know who you are, introduce yourself.
Hi. My name is Lyanna. I am from the Valley. I am a professional makeup artist of 17 years and a plus size model.
So I've been following your journey for a very long time, and you are a pillar in the community when it comes to women, right? So I think that's a super important topic. And before we get into the heavy stuff, I want to know what's going on in your life, because I know you're selling eyelashes on your e-commerce store. I am fascinated with the e-commerce line. Like, people have the internet now, and we were talking about that stuff, that the internet's super powerful.
Yeah, so I finally started my cosmetic brand, and it was something that I wanted to do for a really long time. I didn't think it would ever happen. Ever since I was younger, my aunt would always tell me, I had this dream, like that I saw your name kind of like, you know, in cursive, and I'm like, I'm never gonna have my own brand. Like, that's just insane. Well, fast forward to last year, toward the end, it happened.
Wow.
So
Congratulations.
thank you.
What does that consist of? Like, how does that...
A lot of research, a lot of knowledge in like the field that you're, well, obviously mine's cosmetic, right? So I've been doing makeup since I was 15. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I just, like, I'm so picky about the makeup that I apply on my clients that the lashes were always the thing that kind of held me back from just, like, it was like the cherry on top.
Okay.
And for me, like, it's really important to choose like the good, like the bright lash, like for my client.
For a complete look.
Yeah. So the wrong lash can really make a huge difference. Like, the makeup can be fine, but if you put the wrong lash on somebody, like, it just,
Interesting.
it makes a big difference.
Interesting.
So I wanted, you know, I wanted to start there, and I started with lashes. So I have 5 different styles, and eventually I want to branch out and do like an eyeshadow palette and stuff like that.
Wow.
So
I find that super amazing. Like the people that are dabbling in the e-commerce space is just, it's a fascinating thing, because the literally the world is shrunk by the internet.
Yeah.
And I have an e-commerce store too. I won't name it yet, but it's an interesting landscape where you no longer have to have a brick and mortar place, but you can go online, and you're still out there hustling too.
Yeah.
So talk about that, because I always see your stuff, and you're always on the road, and you're always doing something. And it's like super early in the morning, and then
sometimes,
late at
yeah,
nights too, right?
I get calls for clients, and they want makeup. Hey, I'm flying out of town, or I'm going out of town. Come with me. So I have
nice. What a
my
perk.
like base price, like for the Valley, and then obviously the further I travel, like with gas, the more it is. And then I have like my weekend fee where I travel with my clients, my weekend fee plus all expenses paid. So every now and
Nice.
then I get to get out of here and work.
And work.
Yeah.
Yes, I love working.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, for me, like, I enjoy it so much.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
I don't see it as work. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I'm getting paid to like paint somebody's face. Like, come on.
Yeah,
You know?
and it's a skill set. Not everybody
Yeah.
can do it. I watch a lot of TikTok stuff. I just consume tons of content, and I'm fascinated by the people that are these artists. There's one that I watched. I think I talked to you about this. The Chinese ones, the ones that are putting like
Oh, my
bunch of
God.
makeup and they peel it off. That's crazy.
That's
Like, you're talking about like
horrendous.
prosthetics and stuff. And
Yeah, like they do prosthetics and stuff.
Yeah, but I've seen like some bad ones, like as a joke,
Mm-hmm.
and then some are serious. Like they
Wow.
think they're really good, and then they'll pay to go, obviously just like for content, but they do like a horrible job.
Wow.
I'm gonna go there, man. It's so I get the beauty behind it. I get the art and the technique. My wife, my daughter, even my son. When it comes to makeup, it's almost like cultish. They're really into it, but it's very. I don't know what the proper word is, but it trips me out how much of a difference.
The transformation. Especially the right makeup. Because somebody can do your makeup and, it looks great, and it will. But if you get somebody with so much experience and, they really love what they do, they will bring out, the best features, in your face.
Wow. And does it have, contour and all that stuff? Or is it just the way you...
Because, you have to think about everything when you're doing makeup. Okay, does this woman have big eyes already? Does she have hooded eyes? So the whole point is to try to open up their eyes, when you're doing their makeup, to make them look bigger.
Okay.
Right? And if they already have big eyes, then I have a little more say-so. Okay, you already have, your eyes already open so much. I really don't need to. I can use, different colors to kind of make the illusion of them, look a different way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And
there's daytime makeup, there's nighttime makeup,
there is, but honestly, I've never gone by that rule. However I want to do my face that day, I'll just.
I didn't even know that. I didn't even know it was daytime.
My wife will get ready. We'll have things where we're going to an early dinner, and then we're gonna hit the town in the evening and stuff. So to me, it looks like, well, girl, you're wearing nighttime makeup in the daytime.
You know what would have been cool if you did our makeup for this specific thing?
Oh my God.
Because I've never, because they do it on TV, right?
Yeah.
To the guys.
Yeah, that's right.
What about the beard? You just do the beard up.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I've done production makeup for years too, and I've even gone to. I mean, I can't really say who it is, but. He shot for, I forgot if it was a commercial or something, but, everybody needs to be touched up, whether it's they have rosacea or dark circles or they need their eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
She's totally picking out all her flaws.
It's what else do these guys have? No scars.
Brows brush, just to look clean, not overly done. I've seen some commercials of men in the valley, and I'm oh.
It's like a real filter when it's like a real filter.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So what's the coolest, most rewarding thing about doing makeup?
I think when I'm done and I get to see the joy on my client's face, that they're so happy. And to see what they can look like with the proper makeup is just
stimulates the confidence and everything.
They're holy shit, that's me. I'm yeah, that's you. It's under there. You just have to know how to bring it out.
That's an interesting concept because it really is. It's a skill set.
Yeah.
Not everybody can do it, and I find that fascinating because if I were to go pick up a paintbrush.
I know, but I feel
if I were to try to do that, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I get why people are paying enough money to be able to have this professional service. What's been the coolest thing that you've experienced in your journey so far?
With makeup?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think when I travel with them, Vegas, Dallas, anywhere I go, it's just it's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, one, it's awesome because I don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah.
And then two, it's I get to use my skill and my gift and travel with that.
And you can use it anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the amazing part about it.
I just take my luggage and my light and hop on a plane.
You're good to go.
So did your passion for cosmetics and growing your line and everything kind of bring you away from your modeling career and kind of merge into that? Or did you just say, I've done what I want to do in that industry and I'm going to focus on this?
I think so.
Why aren't you doing them both?
I think modeling, when I did model for the 2 years, it was super hardcore. I'm dedicated to this because almost every 2 weeks I flew from MFE to LA.
Oh, wow.
So it was I had no time for anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was home, I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to
You're
chill.
exhausted.
Yeah, from sleeping on airport floors to catching red eyes, waking up at 5 a.m. I mean, it sounds so luxurious to be a model, and it is. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but the hours of work are crazy.
It's rigorous stuff.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, because I've been considering
He has.
I talked about it yesterday. I was I'm on a very strict diet, and we're working out quite a bit.
I mean, I don't know you from before
Doesn't follow,
today,
yeah.
but
No, yeah,
you've lost. You've
yeah.
lost a lot
I've
of
lost a
weight.
significant
for him.
amount of weight, and I'm
much?
pretty strict. I think 40?
40 pounds or so.
That's like
yeah.
5.
10 sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I need new clothes.
It's not,
It's like hanging off.
But we always have these conversations like if you get to that point, like I'm doing it to see if I can actually get there, like to challenge myself. So if I get to that point, it's like, well, what are you gonna do? What would you do? I was like, I'd try modeling. I don't know. I mean,
he did, and dude, do it. I'm like, yeah.
that's because there's one thing about
You're
making
super handsome,
stupid
brother. You
TikToks
do
where
it.
I'm dancing
Yeah.
versus me looking cool.
Yeah, no. I think you have the camera enjoys your presence, man. There are those of us who aren't as fortunate as you.
But it is also the angles. I've
Yes.
proved it because
Well,
Yeah.
I sit here for like an hour taking pictures of myself. I put the little timer on, and I know the exact angle to get the best shot. It's
You
angles.
need to teach me that shit because it doesn't work with me, man. So when you tell me, yeah, I want to go, I think I'm gonna try modeling or dabble in this. I'm like, dude, do it. Yeah, the camera loves you. I see how you're comfortable in front of it and behind it.
I love
You
the
can take
color.
your pictures.
There you
No,
go.
dude, for reals. And because we're on this same journey, except for mine's not gonna end up with me on a fucking
The calendar.
In Times Square.
yeah, catwalk, like it's not gonna happen. But you should definitely do it.
Oh, thanks, Rob. Well,
My
let's
sister modeled,
let's
like-
switch this away from me. All right.
Well,
like,
I was
okay.
trying to ask.
He
about
had
the
your back,
modeling.
Josh.
Yeah, I
Thank
had your
you.
back.
He always does. He always does.
So
He's my
you
gym
just-
partner.
You just walked away from modeling? Like, it's just
Yeah,
like-
so I enjoyed it for the last 2 years. Well, for the 2 years that I did it. And then my last year of my contract, I got pregnant with my daughter. And I was like, okay,
Choice.
I think this is it. And then they kind of gave me the option to, if you want to continue, I think it would be best if you move to either like maybe Dallas, LA, New York, like somewhere where it's kind of more like of a direct flight. Because obviously from here, we go from here to Dallas, from Dallas to LA. So I think that played a part in it too. But I kind of just took the 2 years that I did, and I was thankful for it. And I was ready to like bring on the next journey. Like,
The next thing.
And
Yeah.
is your daughter, was she your first? Or?
She was my first. And then I got pregnant with my son the following year.
So, is modeling an option in the future?
You know, people still ask me. Like they'll message me, or this morning my client was like, I don't think your modeling is over. And then my mom too, she's like, I just feel like it's not over for you. But I think it is. Like
think so?
professional level, like with the models that I was working with, yeah, I think it's done.
It's an interesting concept because I go through it too. Like I'm married, I have 2 kids, and I know it's like I put a lot of it on hold. But then when you start to get older, you start reflecting. It's like, all right, I need to do something for myself.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like there's always something there that you need to achieve for yourself. I think it's a healthy thing. So maybe it's not over.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, if you do, I wish you the best.
Thank you.
So I want to talk about a specific subject. You posted something yesterday on Instagram.
Okay.
And I know you're huge into the women positivity and all that stuff. So I kind of want you to touch on it because I think mental health right now is a very big issue. A lot of people are struggling, and then we talk to people all the time. And it seems to be a recurring subject that comes up every single conversation that we have. So I kind of want you to get your side of it and what you're thinking, what's going through your head, and then everybody can pop back onto the Instagram and check out the post.
Okay.
Go for it.
You're referring to the one in the bathing suit, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. I get a lot of messages from women. Obviously the ones from men, like I'm not even gonna talk about. But like I feel like they feel like they're not good enough, you know, and it doesn't even have to be like a plus size woman. It could be like a straight size woman. But they feel like they can't wear something because of, oh my God, like I have cellulite, or my arms are too big, or if they have small legs but they have like a bigger tummy, or, you know, it could be anything. And sometimes like I think like that too, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't wear that, or maybe I should wear something else, or cover up a little more, or if I'm at the beach, like I should wear shorts. And I'm like, you know what, like who cares? Like if I'm comfortable, it shouldn't matter what somebody else thinks, because at the end of the day, somebody's going to have an opinion no matter what.
Regardless,
like I could
good or
still
bad.
wear the shorts and they can be like, oh my God, she looks terrible, or oh my God, why is she wearing that? But as long as I feel good, like I shouldn't care what anybody else feels or says.
In your, and I can't quote it verbatim, but you talk about confidence. It's about how you wear your confidence. You know, the clothes are secondary.
Yeah.
And that I think you go on to say something like that if you wear your confidence, right, and you're owning your vibe, that people won't even notice what you're wearing. They notice you, they notice your vibe. You know?
Well, how did you get that confidence?
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. How do you
years of bullying.
Wow.
Honestly.
What?
Yeah.
Is this online bullying or like in person?
Both.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So touch on that.
And I honestly, I think I started to regain my confidence like right before I won like the big competition. Because I think I just got to a point where I was like, you know what? Like, fuck what anybody says. Like, if I'm happy, like I have literally gone through so much in life that I should not let somebody else's opinion like affect my mindset or like my day.
Yeah.
And it's because it's all mental. Like your mind is so powerful. Like if I'm working out, when I used to, like my mind would be the first one to be like, oh, you're done.
Yeah.
Just leave. Like you don't need to be here. Like, you know, go get food and go home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, like you have to stay. Like you just have to get through it. And then obviously you feel better once you accomplish it.
So that thought occurs to everybody when they're working on it, not just me, apparently.
Definitely
like,
me.
Everybody's like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Like,
everything starts in your mind.
Yeah.
And if you have that right mindset and you're like, you know what, like screw what anybody says. I'm just going to do me. Nobody pays my bills but me. Like you just have to do it.
That's such a... that's like a very one of those sayings that is super intense when you think about it. Like just not give a shit about what other people think is something that's like,
because they're gonna think what they want anyways.
Yeah, you know.
So might as well make yourself happy or yourself, you know, content with whatever you're doing. And
because the thing is also life's gonna keep on going whether they fucking care or not. Like that's what I came to the realization.
I know, but it's so inspiring to see people like you who can do it, because I can say that shit all day long.
That's true. That is true. I struggle with it all the time.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, like maybe I shouldn't wear that, like I said, or maybe I shouldn't wear short, or what. I'm like, you know what? Like, screw this. Like, it is freaking hot outside. If I'm gonna wear, like, if I want to wear shorts, I'm gonna wear shorts.
Yeah.
Like,
so at the end of the day,
I'm gonna be
a personal choice. Like, shit, I'm gonna
or
wear
I've
this
had
because
women message me and say, oh my God, like, what do you do to minimize your cellulite? Or I'm like, nothing. And then one lady said, you know what? Like, I'm already in my mid 40s. I just need to do it. Like, because you live your whole life trying to please other people.
Yeah.
And it's like, for what? Like, you get nothing from them at the end of the day.
You really don't.
You know? And it's just like wasted energy.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
How old do I look?
Well, I don't think you look in your 40s, so that's when you say people in the mid 40s. I would say late 30s, maybe.
I'm 32.
Really?
Yeah.
It's because you said 40, like if somebody is.
Well, she messaged me she was in her 40s, but I'm 32.
I'm 40. You're 40.
I feel old, so maybe that counts.
Yeah, you feel old.
Friends, so I kind of use context clues. It wasn't based on.
That's okay. Without makeup, I look younger.
I was gonna tell you with that being said, how do you take on advising those people? You just tell them how you're doing you, and whether it appeals to them, great, and if it doesn't, it doesn't.
Or some people feel like I've never been like bullied. Like I've been bullied by men and women. You know? Like, so I think it's just years of tough skin and what makes me happy at the end of the day. And I'm like, if you don't like it, don't look. Like,
move on.
Yeah, move on. And
but there's a level of self-confidence that you have that others don't, girl. Like, come on. You've been on stages, you've walked, you know, you've worn things that were designated for you. It's like, here, this is what you're wearing because you're representing our brand and stuff. So
yeah, even then, honestly,
like you're
sometimes
a little bit more trained than us regular folks.
But even then, like sometimes when we would shoot like in Malibu, like on the beach, like I wasn't 100% comfortable, but I had to do it. Like it was my job. Like I didn't get to pick what my makeup looked like, what my hair looked like, what I could wear. Like
you just had.
We're paying you. This is what you're gonna wear. This is how you're gonna have your makeup done, and this is what you're gonna look like. This is what we want.
It's funny because if I could dictate to my wife what she was going to wear and what I want her to look like,
that'll never happen.
House, right? She'd be like, I'm going to look like this whore all day. I'm going to church, boy. Like, what's wrong with you? So it's funny because my wife is, you know, she's conservative in the sense that she dresses very appropriately, you know. And then when we go out, she'll spice it up and, you know. But she'll go through 16 different outfits, man, and go through that.
And that's
the
every
whole time,
woman?
And every single outfit looked
Is it?
amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
16's a lot.
like, no, I'm telling you, I'm
16's a lot.
exaggerating, but between shoes,
Oh yeah.
undergarments, and tops, and there's 16 things being changed.
Somewhere. Jewelry,
Simultaneously.
rings.
Yes,
It's there.
There's 16 interactions there easily.
Yeah.
I'll see her and think, wow, you look amazing. And there's this one little
Something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. And it's
she
like,
doesn't
no,
like it.
it doesn't. So
Yeah.
like, what do you tell women like that to just, how do they just like to say, fuck it? Like, I'm just gonna, I notice it. I don't give a shit who else does. Like,
They just have to be like comfortable.
Confident.
Like if I'm gonna wear something and I try it on and I'm not feeling it, like I won't wear it. I mean, I
So
may
once
not
it's there,
change
once-
like
yeah.
10 times, but I'm like, okay. Like the other day, I went out to dinner. We went to Papado's like for the first time in like a long time, and I wore a dress, and it was a little more revealing than I would have liked. But he was like, just wear it. Like, who cares? And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm gonna walk in this restaurant and think, who the hell's this lady? Like, can she cover up? But at the end, when I got in there, I had like 3 or 4 women tell me, oh my God, I love your dress. Oh my God, you look so beautiful. I was like, wow, you see,
Yeah.
like if I would have worn something else, not to say that they wouldn't have given me a compliment, but they just reassured me that like, hey, like I did
You're
look nice,
right.
that they liked my dress, you know, so it made me feel better. Sometimes like even when I get a compliment, I'm like, oh wow, like thank you. Like that was
humbling.
nice.
Yeah.
Like it makes you feel
warm,
good.
yeah.
You know?
No, you're absolutely right. You talked about bullying online, and I'm huge into social media. I consume stuff all day, and now my daughter is coming into the age where she's getting on TikTok and stuff like that. So, give me an example of the online bullying from a guy and a girl, and then how to deal with it from your standpoint.
I'll probably do the guy first as an example. And this actually happened just like, I think yesterday or the day before.
Wow.
And it was on that bathing suit picture that I posted. And actually, I didn't even want it to transfer to Facebook. I forgot to click the thing. So it just stayed. Because sometimes for Instagram, like I like certain content on Instagram. Facebook's more like family, close friends. You know, Instagram's like for the world. But I accidentally let it transfer. I was like, oh my God, like what are all these likes coming from? Well, it was from that picture. And yesterday I had noticed that this guy had commented, what did he say? He said something along the lines of, that's so unhealthy, I guess like referring like to my body or like my size. And then on the bottom he said, but I'd still smash it or I'd still hit it and leave. And I'm like, dude, like how rude, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like pop in here and then give me your 2
like
cents.
first of all, like how would you even know that I would touch you?
Yeah.
You know, but like you want to give the, like, you just want to say it out there like,
What?
oh, like that's so unhealthy, but like I would still like hit it.
But I
and
also
quit it.
think that that's the facade of social media is like you can hide behind the screen and
Yeah.
say whatever you want, and people think that you're not a real human being.
Yeah, and it's like that's so rude. Like
What a
why
sack
would
of
you
shit.
tell like a woman that, you know? Like just don't comment at all.
Yeah, don't comment at all.
Yeah.
What a sack of shit. I'm
Wow.
sorry
But no, but
that
that's
sucks.
like, I mean, that's not like bullying, but like in my eyes, like,
Like, why waste your time?
Yeah, like say a woman uploads a picture like that for the first time, and some asshole comes and posts something like that.
just
and
ruins
says
your
a
whole
comment,
experience.
Like, she's gonna feel like shit, you know, on the first picture that she posts. Luckily, I have thick skin and like I don't care, and I just like block him and delete it. But to some people, like that could really hurt them.
Yeah.
You know, and people take their
crippling.
lives over comments or messages they get on social media.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to be really careful with what you're telling somebody. And then, I mean, there's going to be assholes like that that are going to say something.
Yeah,
But I'm so past that I'm like, oh, you're such a dick. Like, I just, like, get rid of it, you know?
Yeah.
What about the women?
Bullying from women?
Is that worse?
I think so.
I think it hurts a little different.
I mean, it really doesn't, like, hurt that much.
Okay.
It used to hurt a lot. Like, I used to really let it affect me. But now I think I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, she's either telling me this because she wants to look like me, whether it be my body, my face, my hair, like something, or she wishes she could do makeup like me. Like, that's how I think of it. Like, why is somebody going to come and try to ruin your day if they're completely happy with themselves, with their lives, like with their career?
Yeah.
If you have to put somebody else down, it's just like, you're obviously not happy.
It says a lot about the person that'll take time out of their day to deliberately
like, mom didn't
mess up somebody's.
raise you right. Like, what's wrong with you? You know.
At the end of the day, that's what it is. That's what it boils down to, and it sucks that the moms have to take it, but you guys got a lot riding on your shoulders.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that kind of hatred is taught behavior. It's not innate in us to be dicks like that. Like you have to learn that.
Brought on by the internet.
Yeah, man. So wow, that sucks. So you would say that the bullying from women is worse?
I think sometimes, or like usually if it is from a woman, like it's not going to be like from their real page. It's going to be from like
a burner
fake
page
profile. Yeah. That they don't want to show me like who they are. And if they do show me who they are, they're usually not from here. Like they're from like.
So people go out of their way to create a whole profile and just, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, we got something new. You can't hear it, but hold on.
Yeah, we're playing a little game.
We're trying this for the first time, and you're our first guest doing this. She's like, what the hell am I doing?
I don't have earphones.
Yeah, you can't hear it. Neither can I.
It's just some music playing in the background.
Okay.
But this is a would you rather game right here. Okay. And we kept them pretty clean, okay?
Okay. Wait, can I go live?
Yeah, go for it.
But then I can't see you guys. It's okay.
All right. So are you ready? Would you rather? Question number 1. Would you rather go without shampoo for the rest of your life or without toothpaste for the rest of your life?
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Say it again.
Would you rather go without shampoo for the rest of your life or without toothpaste for the rest of your life?
Can I get dry shampoo?
No shampoo.
Nothing.
I'd rather go without shampoo.
All right. Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter?
Time machine goes back.
Teleport take you anywhere in real time.
Oh, a teleporter.
Teleporter. All right. Would you rather listen to an annoying laugh for a whole day or get tickled for 1 hour?
Tickled for an hour.
Would you rather be smart but a total jerk or really sweet but really dumb?
Hold on. Smart but a total jerk.
Or sweet but really dumb?
Sweet but really dumb.
Would you rather go a year with no eyelashes or a year without no eyebrows?
Why do you have to touch that topic?
I saved that one just for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we picked that
a
one
year,
up.
or what'd you say? No lashes or no eyebrows?
No lashes or no eyebrows.
Like lash extensions?
Yeah.
But I could have my real lashes.
No. Either or.
Either or.
Oh my God. Damn, probably no lashes.
Damn.
Eyebrows will make or break your face. So if you don't
There you go.
Eyebrows, you're fucked. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's our first ever boom.
Is there like little clappy noises going on?
Let me find it. No, that's laughing. I don't even know how to use this thing. What's up, guys?
Oh my God. That was cool. That was fun.
We're going to start incorporating those because somebody said our show was boring.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Who said that?
Haters.
Who wants to be on it?
Probably, I don't know.
Who was on it and didn't make the cut.
But regardless, I'd like to thank you for your time. What's coming up now? What's the next thing?
The summer is usually like my time to like work but rest a little bit more. And then come like August, September, like it hits
right
hard.
back into the
Holidays
hustle.
are like insane.
For the makeup?
For makeup.
For the actual, you go.
Yeah, sometimes I'm gone from like 6 a.m. to like 6 p.m.
Oh, damn,
like
you're out all day.
Yeah.
Phew.
How does the makeup stay so pristine and such?
It's the formula behind what I use
and why I use in such ridiculous heat. Like,
yeah.
It would seem that it would melt off, but I guess you have to know what you're doing, how you apply things.
So I have this thing with my clients: if I do your makeup and you don't make me use your foundation, like if you were to tell me I want you to do my makeup, but you have to use my foundation, I'm going to tell you I cannot guarantee you that it's going to last you all day.
Wow.
Like I'm already telling you, you know, if I have to use yours, I don't know, you know, if I'm not familiar with it, like I'm not going to guarantee it. If I get to use my stuff, which is what I use on myself and everybody, I will guarantee you that my makeup will last you all day and all night. And I've even had clients, I'm not going to say names, but I've had clients wear it all day, sleep with it, and then wear it like the next morning.
Oh, damn.
For like church or whatever.
Nice.
I'm always grateful when that happens. You get to wake up to the makeup and you're like, yes.
Yeah, I don't recommend it obviously for like their skin, but I mean if they do it every now and then, it's like, why not?
Well, Lyanna, I'd like to thank you very much on behalf of...
How do people find you?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
give us your plugs.
And yes, your website.
My Instagram is at Lyanna Lynette, LYANNA, and then Facebook is the same, but don't follow me on Facebook. I'm lame. And then my website is Lyanna Lynette Cosmetics LyannaLynetteCosmetics.com. That's it.
Sweet.
Wonderful.
And I ship anywhere.
Anywhere in the world. I love e-commerce.
Anywhere.
I love e-commerce. All right, guys. We'll see you next time on the Sesh. Peace.
Bye. Thank you.